What a beautiful morning, super still. There is a little bit of rain in the air, but fingers crossed that doesn't come our way. I'm a bit late on the water, I must say. I wanted to go do some shallow water soft baiting at very first light, but you know how it is, getting out of bed and all that. Didn't quite make it here as quite early as I hoped, but that's all right because it's gorgeous. I can see birds popping up and down on the surface already. I still might stick with the shallow water thing. Go try and get a feed. Forgot to say, I'm Thomas. This is Chasing a Catch. Let's try and get some fish. I always love the first cast, that anticipation, excitement. It's so nice to be on the water. That rain has truly come in. You can probably see it all through the hills. It's this weird misty rain. What little wind there was has disappeared with it. So we will see what happens. But I'm on the water, who cares if there's a bit of fresh water falling on me. I haven't actually gone quite as shallow as I was expecting or wanted to. It's 11 meters here. I was going to push into this bay and fish over the sand, but there was lots of sign, so I just stopped. But that was before the rain and the wind was pushing me that way. Now the wind's gone, I'm sort of going with the tide that way. So I thought, oh, I'll drift in there anyway, but that's not really happening. So we'll see how this goes for a few casts and then maybe shimmy in. Okay, did a bunch of casts here in about 6 meters of water. Absolutely dead. A couple of tiny taps, but I think I need to change tack. Might head over to the closer to the rocks over here or something. See what happens. Slightly shifted posies. There were a few birds working. And almost straight into it. We've just got some turns around us. I think we've got a tamara here, a snapper of not huge size. Well legal. That's going home. With the birds come the kahawai. I just had a huge pack of them follow up my last cast. I've got it's not tiny, but I just don't think he knew he was hooked, so he came all the way to the boat without fighting at all. He was swimming at me. And now he's super green. Here we go. Great eating. Great sashimi. Great smoking. Today he's going home. Got a snapper on this time. Just a wee guy. That fish will be going straight back in the drink. So nice, hooking up fish, fish leaping behind me. This is a really small snapper, but fighting like a demon. It's giving it heaps. When I say really small, I mean really small. See you, mate. I made my way out a fraction deeper and onto a snapper. That rain's completely disappeared too, which is nice. Super, super beautiful now. Not a monster fish, full of fight though. I am after a few eaters today. Might take him actually, good little fillets for burgers or something. Small fish again. If anyone saw my last video, it was the same situation. Catching lots, but catching lots of little stuff. Still, nice to be catching stuff. Yeah, it's quite a small weed tamare. Legal, but that one will go home. On to another snap. So glassy out here today. Just gorgeous. These fish are all about the same size. If this keeps happening, I'm going to have to move again. There's no point catching over and over fish this size. Home sweet home. Really nice take on the drop that time. Probably the first take all day that's not been a bit soft and reluctant. I just absolutely whomped it. It's not a big fish, but it's a slightly better fish, really good eating size. Oh. That is a great eating fish. It's about 44 centimeters, so good for eating. It's definitely in the bin. In case you're interested in gear, I've got a Penn slammer, 3500, it's the Slammer 3. On an Abu Garcia rod, it is, I believe, 6 to 10 kilo. Sure is. I've got 15-pound braid on, I've got a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, I've got a half-ounce jig head using Z-Man soft baits, which just last and last and last. They're incredible. The boat, if you're interested, is a Smartwave 420 or 4200 center console. It's a plastic boat, super soft riding. Just goes so good. It's pretty new to me, so I'm still learning the boat, but it goes so good. Gonna push just a little bit deeper. See if we can find more of those 45 centimeter odd fish. Perfect eating size fish. First cast at the new posse. Very good take. Super casual fish. Maybe it's a rat kingfish, but it's doing, I just saw the boat. It's a foul hooked rat kingy. Sorry buddy, come on, we'll get you home. Oh, very small kingy. He's going crazy. I had to get a towel just to control him. Look at that. It's not even, you wouldn't even call that a good size kahawai. It's not a very pretty release. So kingfish need to be 75 centimeters to be legal. So that is way. It's about as small as they get. Oh, jeez, fish on. I just wanted to show you. Check this out. Little dead crab floating past, but I've got a fish on. Hang on. It's a nice fish. This could be getting up there. No, it's not that nice actually. I am out here today to get a feed. We're going away for a few days to somewhere where we'll be cooking our own meals often, so we do want to take some fish. So I'm definitely, like, monsters aren't the goal today, because I think anything over about 45, definitely over 50, just gets too hard to manage. You know, they're too big. So those mid 40s are what I'm actually after today. A few big ones would be nice to catch, but they'd be going home. Might chuck a slider out the back just to see if there's any joy. Why not? Can fish itself in the rod holder. Can't hurt. It's getting super hot. Time for a change of kit. Look at this cool top I got the other day from Legacy Merch. You get it from Barker's here in New Zealand. Look at the gannet down the arm. I really like that. I think it says something on the back. I think it says a lot on the back. Yeah. Legacy are good. Check them out if you don't know who they are. They do very good things for us fishing folk. First fish in ages actually. Sadly, I have to report that it's not a big fish. It's a bit of a trend, isn't it? Bigger than it's letting on, to be honest. It's not big, it's legal. But that is a soft fighting fish. Very placid fish. Straight home. Certainly powered off. A fish with a little bit more weight this time. Oh no, now the slider's on too. Okay, so I don't know what this is. This could be another kingfish. Oh no, I got two rods on at once. Well, this could be a trevally. Yeah, this is a pretty nice trevally. Oh, it's a really nice trevally. Quite a soft mouth. Let's just net it. Can almost guarantee I got a trevor on that slider too. That's why I netted it. That that hook fell out as I brought it in the boat. Look at that. What a fish. That's a beautiful size. Great sashimi. That's too big for us to have as a sashimi meal. If it was a bit smaller, I'd take it, because I feel like some sashimi, but that one's a bit big. Now, what is going on with the slider is the question. Let's see. Feels, oh, just came off. Did it? Yeah, just came off. That was definitely another trevally. They often hoon around in packs. Sadly, that one actually felt a bit smaller. That could have been the eater one. When you've got two fish at once, you kind of got to make a decision, I guess. Made the wrong call, but that was a cool one to bring in on the soft bait rod. On again with a wee snap. Almost as soon as I've had a wee change, there's a tiny front coming. Can you see that wind line? Just right there. I've been watching it coming and coming towards me. It's just started hitting the back of my neck as I hooked up, and we kind of need it. I've been drifting so slow, like 0.1 of a knot, things like that. So kind of need that little bit of breeze just to, so we can cover some ground. Again, not a big fish, but a gorgeous fish, very light in colour. Been living over the sand out here. There's no structure out here. Next cast, instantly we're now drifting. I've got a tiny bit of wind on my neck. We're suddenly drifting at 0.8, 0.9 of a knot. It's going to help so much with covering a little bit of ground. I think this wind is actually in now. This is the forecast wind, and I can see nothing but wind on the water. Hopefully it helps us cover some more ground, find a few more fish. Something a little bit bigger here. Feels very snapper-like. To be honest, I'd given up on the cast and I was retrieving. I was well into the retrieval. Huh. Nice fish. Oh man, we're on over here. We're on. We'll leave that one for a minute. I am going to take that one home, so we'll leave him for a second. I'm going to take that other fish home. He won't suffer for long, and I'll get him ickied. We've got another snap here. As soon as we started drifting a bit more, I hook up twice. Oh, this fish is such a nice colour. There's those two fish. Not monsters, but great eating size fish. Perfect for the pan. Heads that are usable too. I'll be able to smoke those up in the wings. Those are great, great fish. Rod holder. Fishing strikes again. That cheeky slider. Set and forget fishing. I know you're sort of meant to work them up very slowly and drop them back down, but seriously, chuck them in the rod holder and they do all the work for you. Especially good when it's a little bit slow, I find, because you can have one out the back if you're struggling with, say, soft baiting. It's almost an insurance policy. Just hooked through the lip. Great fish, nice colours on it. Sandy tones. There it goes. Oh no, double hook up again. Oh no. Okay, we'll rush this one in. We got Tamare here, quite a small guy. So very quickly get him back in the drink. Come on, very small. Yep, still on. Feels like an even smaller fish. It feels a bit different actually, this fish. Maybe foul hooked or something. No, just didn't want to fight. Small snap, it'll be going straight back in. Did not even get time to put it back in the rod holder and I was hooked up again. Feels like a little bit more weight behind this fish too. Seriously lethal, these sliders. Just do the damage time and time again. Another smallest fish. Be going straight back. Nice. Again, stunning colours. On again with the soft bait. A little bit more get up and go this fish. A little bit more weight there than what we've been catching of late. Nice to hear the drag being slightly pulled. I do have the drag pretty light though. Definitely a bit more weight there. Perfect, just what we want. That's great. 42, probably 43. Great eating size fish, just what I came for today. And you know what? I'm going to call it quits on that one. Just deal with him. What I've been doing actually is I keep now completely out, quick, simple. I've also been bleeding them, so I cut their gills. You can cut their tail, but I find that makes it hard to put a slice through there, but I find that then sort of messes with your filleting. So I just cut the gills, and the flesh doesn't make any difference taste wise, I don't think, but the flesh just looks so clean and white. That's a good one. But with this wind up, got enough fish now. What a day, loved it. I think I'm going to head in. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you enjoy in the videos. Please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button so we can grow the channel, grow the community. Thank you for watching. See you next time.